Hi, Blythe here, a Blythe coach. Thoughtful people here in Germany have been asking me how am I doing. It's the day after the US general election, and we are coping, we are processing, and we are focusing on the cat, the present moment, hobbies and interests, plans and dreams, creativity, love, connection, compassion, also self-compassion, allowing time for processing and grieving, and funneling our fear and frustration, anxiety, all the emotions that we're having into productive pursuits, and also constructive, focusing on what we can change and what we can influence, what we cannot. So why do I have a syringe here? It's a blunt syringe, have no fear. This is a continuation actually of a video I filmed election day. I did already vote online, so I didn't need to do anything myself here from Germany on election day, which was good because I had plenty of other concerns of my own, but I was still excited, anxious, nervous, and so I was playing with my creative supplies. Not my dancing creative supplies necessarily, although I do write and use analog notebooks and lots of colors of pencils and pens and things for my dancing as well and teaching. But also for bullet journaling and sort of collaging and things for which I'm not sort of professionally engaged directly, but are part of my creative process, honoring my artist child and what have you. So we played in the pens the other day, filled up my Tro pen, my new, it's old, but was a gift to me. And I did a little swatchy swatch for that in my new quarterly book. Here's my annual book and last season's seasonal book, quarterly book, whatever you want to call it. It's not exactly a quarter, it's like 4 months. Trying to fit, it seems like, into a book this size for me. So November is a new month for that, and I've shared on social media that, but whoops, here's another thing which I now possess. I ordered it yesterday, it came today. Maybe a little more shopping than usual, as I mentioned in yesterday's video too. Who knows when these will be published, but in real time, that's how it happened for me. I actually did, quote, need a pencil board. Since this is a true A5 Rhodia, these are Moleskine Kayes, so they're sort of a slim A5, I guess, unique size, hard to find accessories for. Don't need too many accessories, but I do find a pencil board really helpful actually for writing over the bumps that I end up with from my collaging, for using as a ruler, a straight edge, actually lots of practical things. And also it's a beautiful piece of art. I will open it at some point, but not right now, because right now we are focusing on, finally, I was foiled in my attempt to find a converter so far that appropriately fits the Parker pen that I'm hoping to put this red turtle, Octopus Fluids Write and Draw. Just quick little disclaimer, I guess. This is not an ad, not sponsored. These are all just things I bought for myself, for me, my creative practice, my jam, my fun. But so far, so good. It's all working out. It's as a new hobby, a new fountain pen hobby. These tools are serving me really well and sort of fueling my inspiration. So super grateful for that. So the main event is finally here. It was so frustrating not to get to sort of fully play with this in a pen the other day. What I was searching for is like a deep cranberry red. So we're gonna have to see if that's what this is like. And of course I don't have natural light right now, so we'll also have to see. I just couldn't wait till tomorrow, y'all. So we'll have to see how this does look in regular daylight. But it's interesting, it has sort of almost like a brownie orange hue through the bottle, but it's definitely darker than the other red inks that are in this line. And I was looking for a waterproof ink specifically this time because yeah, I've had bad experiences in that. Some water, sometimes it's fun to play with water soluble inks, and of course they're easier to clean up. But as far as like writing day to day, I don't love them because I've had an experience where my words have walked away before, and that it does not help the memory keeping process. So some paper here just to pick up any, we'll see. I guess with a blunt syringe, this is the first time I've ever used one. I just ordered it on Amazon. But in order to not buy more and more converters, I would like to refill. So this is just an empty cartridge of one of these red combi. Actually, they, other than being slightly dry, they're just, I found them to be just a great standard red, and the sort of wetter, juicier pens that I have so far that I play with them in. It was fun, it was eye-catching. It's a bit too bright a red for large blocks of text, but you know, and of course it reminds me of sort of school corrections. So if that's what we're going for, then that's a great one that's available here in Germany. And it is a cool thing, actually, these Combi, the online brand Combi Tintenpatronen or cartridges, have one end that fits in Lamis and one end that's sort of a standard, not sort of, it is a standard international cartridge end. So they fit in a wider variety of pens, including this Kaweco Perkeo that we're playing with today. Not all pens, but a wider range of pens. So that's helpful. I'm deciding whether I want to fill this up fully or probably just part way, since we're in the experimentation process. So we'll pull a little in here. Let's see if it works. Ah, it works. I have no idea how much, actually, I do have an idea how much this is because it actually has some measurements here, but I don't know what that means as far as how much I want to put in here. So yeah, we're just bumbling our way through here. Oh, and then I have to, oh, this is really exciting. You know, it's just a really good distraction. Really, trying new things is a great way to divert our mind from difficult topics. Not that I'm going to distract myself forever, but I'm also not going to throw myself into the news minute by minute in the 24-hour news cycle or anything like that. Oh, I want to empty the rest of that back into here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to immerse myself in the commentary right now. I'm going to rely on sources which I trust and will deliver me the information that I need in a timely manner, but does not need to be instantly. Yeah. So this video is not about my feelings about the news, but just sort of sharing because folks were asking how are we feeling. We are not feeling our best. Oh, and look, I did it again. We're not feeling our best, but we have an amazing array of coping mechanisms. And by we, I mean me, both people, my wonderful, wonderful girlfriend, my partner, and coaching resources, friends and family, my journal, and so on. Okay, now I can finally close this up. We have got, can you believe it? We have got the ink into the cartridge into the pen. I always say this is cleaner, but now there's a ton of ink in this. So anyway, we'll clean that out, but first we'll cap it, even though it's blunt. We don't want stab ourselves with a blunt instrument either. And shall we see what we've done here? Yeah, let's do it. This notepad, this Brunnen student notepad is a higher quality. Just, it looks like a standard notepad. Usually I'd buy the cheapest possible, but now that I'm on my fountain pen kick, we're feeding the habit with fancy paper, high quality paper, and actually it is lovely. It is gorgeously smooth. It works better with some sorts of inks and pens than others, but overall is just takes ink amazingly. Even we were playing with some dip pens on this, and zero bled through with my new green, sorry, diversion, side trip, the Tulpen, which we have a beautiful dark green, also Octopus Fluids, that was the last video. And this guy is so wet and the ink is so dark. Just showing you what the limit is here. Oh, it's still fine somehow, but oh, I got ink all over myself. Yes, the Troll pen is wonderful, but it results in inky fingers all the time. I do love it, but yeah, it apparently, I'm sure there's people that know more than I do about maybe what I could do about that. But it's new to me and old in the world, probably the early 50s, can't be later than the mid 50s. Anyway, I had used that here and it bled through. Oh, there it is. I had a whole page. It did manage to eventually bleed through, but like, wow, it took a lot. Awesome paper. Don't know how available it is to, or whether it's your thing or not, of course. But so far, personally, I've been really impressed with the experience, the performance. Actually, the experience is, this pen on this paper was squeaky in my morning pages. So we'll have to kind of say with the different ink how that is. That was with the online ink. So now we have the Octopus Fluids, which is a German company. And Write and Draw, waterproof red turtle. See if it's gone through the feed yet. I'll see. Kind of a hard start. It's moving into the feed. It looks red. Isn't this pen so cute? It's not everyone's cup of tea either, but it's very plasticky and it was very affordable, but it's just cute. It's a bit cute. So I'll share more about this ink and this pen if you want to hear it. And my main jam being dance, creativity, coaching, but I mean, creativity, there's a lot of side diversions along the way too. Or pieces of the practice. And lately, that has brought me into the world of fountain pens. And it's lovely. Red turtle. Or turtle red, still don't know. And this cute little Kaweco, in case you care. It's a Perkeo, don't know. Peony Blossom. Yeah. Seems to have some variation in the red color and to be dark. It's not as corrector ink to me so far. Looks a little bit, it doesn't look quite wine red or even blood red, sort of burgundy or whatnot. It looks more true red, but it looks pretty. I think it's easy on the eyes. Again, we'll see how it looks in natural light. And I'm not any sort of a professional calligrapher, obviously, but even, you know, fountain pen collector or something like this. This is just a little piece of accessorizing, romanticizing, playing with, experimenting with my personal creative process, which is primarily in the area of mindful movement, dance, ballet, and life and performance coaching. But multi-passionate interests, have I many? I hope you're also coping, doing well, hanging in there, using all of the resources that you have available to you to support you. If I can support you in any way with that through coaching, through referring to other resources that I know of, please let me know. Give me a holler. Responding on YouTube is fun. Also, I play on Instagram sometimes. You can come check out my website and articles on my blog. Where else am I? YouTube, Instagram, my website, TikTok, but rarely, until I find another fun use for that. This is the Octopus. Oh, it feels really good on this paper. This is the, I think I mentioned the Rhodiorama Clairefontaine. I'm still not 100% clear what the difference is between Rhodia and Clairefontaine, or they're obviously sort of the same thing, but anyway, this is write and draw. And I just have been getting in the habit of sampling here too, seeing a little quick peek of how it performs on that paper. Ooh, differently, because of the cream color, but also I think the coating, or yeah, technical specifics, but it looks really super different from that online red. That's a great side-by-side comparison. Yeah, so with that, I bid you see you soon. I'll be back again soon, I'm sure, to continue to share in creating as much joy and love and acceptance and peace in the world that we can from our various perspectives and locations. Sending love, and take good care.